Today, Meg and I have come to a little town called Longiarù. If you watched the first of our videos from the Dolomites this winter, we looked down upon this town from a ridge up over to my right here. It's an amazing setting. It's surrounded by incredibly beautiful mountains, lots of them. That's Sastiputia up behind the trees there. We'll get a better view of the mountains from further up in the village. We're going to do a wee walk from the top of the village in a minute. So I'll get Meg out of the car and we'll crack on. So this is the start of a walking route called the Valley of the Mills. There's a series of water mills as we go up the valley. This is the first of the mills, which I believe is still operating. They grind corn here every Thursday. I guess possibly just in the summer. Anyway, there's the water wheel, and up here we can see where they get the water from. It comes off the stream all the way along this hollowed out wooden aqueduct, I suppose you'd call it, and then it drops down and turns the wheel. Quite something. This is just explaining how the water mill is fed. There's one of the old millstones propped up against the wall. Yeah, you probably noticed I've got my snowshoes with me. They're not needed today though. A lot of the snow on this south-facing valley is gone now, so it's quite easy walking. Okay, right, we're going to continue from here, and that is where we're heading. That's the next water mill down in the bottom, and then we'll head up the valley, and then I think the route brings us back along this sort of top path below these meadows. These buildings really are something. You can actually smell the wood with the heat of the sun on it. And this is how we sort of tie two parts of it together with just some wrought iron staples. Quite incredible. And this one's got quite a tortuous route to get the water into the mill. It comes a long way down on this ducting. And again, there we go. There's the water wheel. Right, so reading this one, I was actually wrong. It's not corn that they're milling, it's actually flour. Just can't imagine the amount of work that went into building this just to get water to that one mill. I just wonder how long it took to hollow out one of these tree trunks. Just amazing. I don't know if the camera is picking this out, but on this one you can see the mechanism for directing the flow of water onto the wheel. There's a rod coming out from the building attached to the pipe that takes the water, and that can be moved backwards and forwards. Well, this one's impressive. It's got 2 water wheels, turbocharged. Wow. Well, what a place to stop for a wee Jägertee. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Meg had a bit of an itch on the side of her head, so she decided, Meg, didn't you? Meg? She decided she was going to roll around on the ground. Look at the state of you. Bath time for you. Bath when we get back. Well, that's us back down at the bottom of the valley. I hope you found that as interesting as I did. As they say, every day's a school day. At the last one, the information board was saying that they actually grind barley there as well. So it could well be that these mills served quite a large area at one time, and folk would bring their grain here to be ground and then taken away. So if you've got this far, thanks very much indeed for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and join us for the next one.